All right, ladies and gents and ladies, man, I want to talk about um man, a recent loss that I had in my family. One that I heard cut real deep, you know what I'm saying? Cut real deep, unexpected. You're bringing into the new year with 2026, man, and you get some news of a loved one, a family member passing, man. You know, I may have to pause this video because I may not be all the way ready to talk about it, but I run a podcast, man, and talking about things helps. So I would say, for me, it was definitely a level of hurt, grief. You know what I'm saying? I talk about death a lot. I think about it a lot. It's something that's in my conversations a lot because it will happen to all of us. But when it starts happening to people that are close to you, it really hits. I cannot deny that. I cannot say that it doesn't. It really does. Um, and this one was brought on by um, one of which is, you know, I'll just say perhaps you could say addiction, right? Drug addiction. You could say again, I ain't saying no names, but it was one that was brought on by such a thing, man. And I really want to, man, just talk to everybody, but specifically people who are struggling, addicts, in any sense, right? Alcohol or drugs, but even more specifically, drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps you're going through something, perhaps you're going through things. Man, know that drugs are not the option. They're not the solution, I should say. Christ is that solution. Um, he is that solution, man, that in all be all. He has to be. He sustains, he keeps, you know what I'm saying? Even pulling you out of the addiction. If you are addicted to something and you want to get out of it, Christ is the answer, man. You know what I'm saying? There's really no way around that. There's no other solution. No other. There's short term solutions, you know, drugs, alcohol, sex, this, that. Those are short term solutions that we have that we think will give us satisfaction or resolve, only to then be blindsided or self destructed. You know what I'm saying? Tricked almost. That's the funny thing about sin. The funny thing about um, sin in our lives is that it'll trick you. You keep tasting, you keep tasting, you keep coming back for more, keep coming back for more, only to have one day you come back and it pierces you in your heart, your liver, your side, and you bleed out because it didn't got you. You know what I'm saying? That's sin. It's very cunning. And unfortunately for this family member, this time it claimed their life. And so I felt very burdened, man, and heavily burdened to talk about this, to talk about, you know what I'm saying, what he has been going through or going through. Um, you know, to talk about others who have struggled with addiction and other people who have, you know, had their lives ended because of drug addictions and things of that nature. And people who are right now, right? Perhaps as you're listening to this, maybe you won't even ever listen to this. Maybe you will, and you'll still sneak off and go and do your or get your little, your fix or your high. You know what I'm saying? But only for it to be in vain. You know what I'm saying? So I make this, man, for to be able to help save any life, even if it's just one person who gets this and it resonates with. Um, is to you could say beg, plead, urge you to open your eyes, man, and hearken to my words and you know, listen to the word and look unto Christ, man. And I pray that he opens up your eyes and your ears, that you may hear, that you may see. Um, because we're blinded apart from him doing the work in us. Blinded, man. And death is a sad thing, obviously, but there's certain ways a person can go out in terms of death that can make it all the more sadder, right? Um, and that was the case with my family member uh, this holiday, man. Definitely so. But the Lord's faithful. He gives and he takes away. And yet, he is still good. He's still God. So just for anybody out there, man, my believers out there, as Christians, man, definitely throw a prayer in for your boy, but even more for the prayers of the family member, as well as those around him and people that know him. Yeah, man, just none but love. And again, this podcast is just being made to urge, to warn, um, because I wish I had done that with this person more. You know what I'm saying? But what I have, I'll use. So love y'all, man. It's your boy. Let's just talk Trey. You know what I'm saying? And I guess this could just be a let's just talk. I could do mental health, everything. It may just be an everything podcast, but specifically just grief. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, looking unto the Lord. When you're grieving, man, that's all you can do. He upholds you. So at the end of the day, that's all you want to do. Just look unto the Lord in it, because you can't do it. You can't uphold yourself, nor can anyone else. Love y'all.